Hey guys, welcome to this new video on our YouTube channel. In this week's video, we want to give you a brief explanation so you know how to identify the photographic paper you need for your project and what you can do to give or extend the useful life of this material. Let's get to it. Okay, the first thing you should know when buying photographic paper. The first thing is the type of printer it works for. As you can see, this is what we have available on our website. Here it says for inkjet printer. That means we're going to use it with an HP printer, a Canon, Exxon, etc. That's one of the most important things we should take into account, because a photographic paper that isn't compatible with inkjet is going to cause us a lot of headaches. The finish won't come out well, it won't be pretty. I mean, it's stressful, believe me. So it's very important to know this. The second thing is the type of finish we're looking for. As you can see, this image I have here of Moana, if the light helps, if you notice, it's noticeable, it has a glossy finish. There are photographic papers that have a glossy finish on both sides. There are others that are matte, meaning they have this finish on this side, etc. Because that will depend on the project we're going to do. In this case, because it's an image, like the label we use for chocolates, we want glossy. But in many cases, it may not be possible. But your project, whatever you're going to work on, requires matte. So this is the second step to take into account. The other thing is the type of paper weight. I know you've already heard this concept of weight, but what is it? Well, when buying a printer, the specifications tell us the type of weight it prints on. Weight refers to the measurement in which the paper is printed. Papers are processed, you could say. But weight primarily refers to the thickness of the material. As you can see, these are two types of photographic paper. They look very similar, they say, but this is the same. But if you look closely, there's a difference in the grammage. This one is 115, and this one is 180. And you might ask, well, how does that affect my work? Well, here you can see that 180. It's a sheet, but it's a little thicker. You realize, look, it's much more flexible, much softer, etc. So, what does it mean? This could be for invitations, for certain business cards, etc. Whereas this is something else, well, for packaging, as we've been discussing in these last videos. Okay, so those are the three most important characteristics we should take into account when buying photographic paper. Very important, photographic paper, guys, is not. It's an adhesive vinyl. It's not a resistant material. What do I mean by this? For example, if we do this project, this image, and we're automatically going to work with water, sweaty hands, etc., humidity, the photographic paper won't react well because it's not paper. It's specifically made for that type of work. For that, as we've already left our YouTube channel. For that, we have printable adhesive vinyl. It has a characteristic and good water resistance. We also have, well, the laser, which also has good water resistance. And we also have cold laminates. This product isn't yet available in our store. We're bringing it now to test it and then share it. What are laminates? Cold laminates, as the name suggests, are a plastic material that we place on the sheet to extend its useful life. And that characteristic of not being water resistant that photographic paper has, well, it can resist it a little longer. We're going to show you what the photographic paper would look like after applying the laminate, and how the packaging would look. Let's see it. We have other materials. First, we turn on our laminator and put it on cold. You'd come for a laminator. It's often used for cell phone cover projects that have two images, for many projects. And now we're going to cold laminate our photographic paper. This one has the peculiarity that it's not a matte color, but rather a glossy one. Okay guys, and here is the final result of our bar. Well, packed with a laminate, which as I told you, gives it greater protection and offers us a super cool finish. Look how it looks. Okay guys, I hope this explanatory video about the types of photographic paper and how we can extend its useful life for our project has been helpful. Remember, leave in the comments what you got, what you would like to see in a next video, and see you later.